To get ahead of most people, you just have to show up. That's it, because most people can't show up every day. Most people can't show up 30 days in a row without excuses, without garbage lies, without cope. Just show up. If you could do that, you're going to beat 80%. From there, you go outwork the other 20%. But you'll be 80% just showing up.
This is an easy concept to understand when it comes to your physical body. You have the physical body you want. Because if you wanted to be bigger, you'd train harder. I've never seen anybody train in the gym every single day as hard as possible, eat right, and not get bigger. We're humans. It's like gravity. It has to happen. So why aren't you bigger? Because you don't train in the gym, you don't eat right. Why? Because you don't want it enough. That's it. You have the body that you want. You may sit and go, I'd like another body. Like and want are different things. If you really wanted it, you go get it. And you have the life you want. And you have the friends you want. You have the alliances you want. The gym is a scam if you don't lift the weights. You'll never get bigger. You paid for your gym membership and you went to the gym every day, but you never got bigger, you never got in shape. Did they scam you? Or did you not lift the weights? You could find a billionaire who's prepared to teach you how to make enough money to save your bloodline from eternal serfdom. But if you don't do the work which is required of you, you're going to end up calling it a scam. Love is a scam unless you put in enough work into yourself so that she instinctively respects you, so she admires you, so she is attracted to you, so that you keep the flame of your mutual bond burning bright. Unless you put work into the love, you're going to break up and you're going to say, love isn't real, love is a scam. Everything is a scam if you do not try. Everything is a scam if you do not put in the work. Going to the gym, paying the membership, wearing the gym clothes and the sports shoes, and refusing to lift the weights will not change your life. Without work, nothing is real. There is no magic to life without work. I cannot think of anything on the planet which is good without you working for it. It is impossible to find anything which doesn't require work, which is good for you, which you are not going to end up calling a scam in the long run unless you try. And this is truly the difference between people who love life and those who don't. Everybody I know who loves life tries hard every single day. They work hard every single day. They suffer, they struggle, and they love their life. The people who sit around, they don't try very hard, they seem to be depressed. You would argue that that's quite counterintuitive. You would say the people who try hard and struggle and suffer, they're the ones who should hate their life, no? But it turns out those are the ones who love life, because the work you put in prevents anything from being a scam. It actually makes life beautiful. All of the work you put into anything makes it beautiful. You put work into a statue, it's a beautiful statue when it's completed. Tennis. If you walk on the court, you hit the ball a few times, you miss, you don't really try, it's a scam, it's not very fun. If you start trying your very best, you become mid-tier tennis player in your country, not even world level. You get 200,000 followers and some hot chicks, you get to travel around the world, go to tournaments. Tennis is no longer a scam. What is the difference? The game is the same. The court you played on is the same. The ball, the racket, and the human being are the same. The only difference is the amount of effort you put in. Work stops things being a scam. Work makes things worth doing. So when you tell me that you lack motivation, what you're really saying is that you lack a life. Because if you cannot work hard towards things, you don't have anything. And you never will.
We're all trying to shape our version of reality. Like, if something bad happens to you, you should sit there and go, okay, this was deliberate. This is not a freak accident. I'm not an unfortunate, unlucky person. I'm not going to sit here and feel sorry for myself. This situation was deliberately given to me because it wants me to level up and prove I can get through it, because this is my big opportunity to earn some karma from the universe so that I can become the man I'm supposed to be and help others and finally get the life worth living. This is my chance. This isn't a bad thing. This is my chance.
Yeah.
Thank God this happened. Now I get a shot. Before this, my life was just basic and normal and I wasn't doing anything. But now I get a shot at something. It's a reframe. But people don't think that way. They go, oh, what did I say earlier about hoping people have mercy on them? This happened to me.
No,
no, you can't operate that way. And you can't have mercy on yourself. I've never, for a second, despite all that I've been through, looked in the mirror and felt sorry for myself. I still did it. It's unfair. I don't like it. It shouldn't happen, but I did it. So I'm not going to sit there and go, poor me.
It's what it is.
Is there anything you regret
I don't operate from a frame of regret, because I think if you operate from a frame of regret, then you're praying for time travel. Like, I learn lessons, and there's mistakes I've made, of course. But if you're happy with who you are as a person, you have to be happy with every single thing that happened to you.
Yeah, because you're also doing the opposite of everything you just explained previously.
Of course, you have to be happy for the most mundane The delay you had in traffic may have saved your life. If you were 5 minutes earlier, a tree may have fell and smashed your face in. Like, if you're happy you're breathing and you're happy with who you are, you have to be happy for everything that happened to you, both good and bad. If you hate yourself, then you could sit there and go, well, I hate myself, so how did I end up here? But I can't imagine that frame, because I can't imagine hating myself, because the only person who's always 100% going to be on your own side is you. That's who you've got. If you're going to betray yourself, well, now you're like, if you're going to sit there and your own brain is going to betray you, like your brain's got to be on your team. It's your brain.
Yeah, and you also can't expect other people to not betray you if you're willing to betray yourself.
Absolutely, right? So it's amazing to me when people sit down and, we all have had struggles. I've had a bunch, you've had a bunch. I've had more struggles than most, so have you. But if you're going to let your own thought I'm going to let my own thought beat me up. I'm going to let my own thought ruin my own life. My own thoughts, I'm going to think them myself, and they're going to beat me.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane to imagine, but people do.
Oh, a lot of people do.
And they lose to their own mind. So if you operate in that frame and you hate yourself and you're losing to your own thoughts, then you're going to operate from a frame of regret. But my frame is very simple. Look, I haven't done everything perfectly, and I've made a lot of mistakes, and there's a whole bunch of things I could change if I could. But I did the best I could at the time. I made the decision I made at the time, believing it was the best decision. And I'm not going to apologize for trying my best with a different set of information. If I, in 10 years, regret the things I'm doing right now, I'm not going to sit and go, oh, I regret it. I'm going to say, at the time, I thought it was right. I now know more. I'm older. I'm wiser. I've changed. And now, perhaps in the same scenario with the new information, I wouldn't do that. But at the time, I thought it was right. So what am I supposed to do? Like, I get this all the time by people say, hey, you said this 8 years ago. Do you regret it? I'm like, well, I mean, it's inconvenient now that it's all over the internet. Yeah. But considering the internet was different back then. So I'm a man and, we go through life, we make mistakes, but I'll own my mistakes. I think if you own up to things and you learn from them, then that's the point of making them in the first place. I'll own up to every mistake I make. I'll own up to it, and I make mistakes every day. We're all human, but I don't operate from a frame of regret. I don't operate that way. I don't regret any of it. Don't give it. I did what I thought was best, and I live with the consequences. And also, as crazy as this sounds, because you just described a negative experience and you said you wouldn't change it, and nearly every single negative experience in my life is exactly the same. It's as crazy as it sounds. There's going to be a day when you look back and you're glad it happened. As crazy as that sounds. I mean, within reason, of course, but the point is that you have to understand a brighter day is coming, and that God, if you believe in him, but certainly the universe works in very mysterious ways. And unfortunately, as a man, the only way we can learn lessons is the hard way. And I think the reason that bad things happen to us men is so that we learn and we grow from them, because we don't learn the easy way. No man does. No man can sit and pretend to me they learn the easy way. If you get in your car and you start driving and you slide a little bit, you're going to keep driving like a dickhead until you crash properly. Yeah. That's how it goes. That's men. God's giving us plenty of easy layups to learn our lesson, and we never do. Yeah. We just keep pushing until it all goes wrong. And then finally we're like, you know what? I actually saw this coming for years, but I'm a dip. So all the hard things that happen to us are the things that must happen to us for us to evolve. And I think that's the first thing to remember. The second thing, you're completely correct in saying you have to build your life. You have to make your life better. A lot of people don't have the energy or the agency or the self-accountability to do that. So every single defeat is just a crushing defeat because they learn nothing from it. But if you're going to live life that way, you're always going to lose. And the third thing to understand, and I think this is important, if everything went well all of the time, you'd really be miserable. Yeah. Imagine you had unlimited money and you got any girl you wanted, and it was always sunny, and there's no traffic, and no one ever hurts you. You never have stress. You never have problems. Nothing ever goes wrong ever. What am I going to do? There is no light without dark. That is so absolutely true. And the darker it is, the brighter it becomes. It's like a coiled spring. So no matter how bad it gets, you need to sit there and go, this is so bad that the other side of it is going to be great. The universe balances out in the end. Like the moral arc of the universe bends towards a strange form of justice where everything's equal, Your weapon is optimism, positivity, even if it is unrealistic. Your weapon is to smile. to believe you're never going to win unless you believe you're going to win.